this is Hug Point. So right here is my spot. Yeah. I think Tony and Lori told me about this down here at Hug Point. But it might have been another bicyclist. So I just looked up and I did 10 miles today. Actually like 10 and a half, but I'm counting up as 10. So that puts me at mile 6,603. And to help me sleep tonight, I've got a cherry marshmallow that's infused with cannabis. Thank you so much. I saved one just for a day like this. Yeah, my body hurts and I want to sleep good tonight. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was bomb. That was so good. So now I'm gonna go check out this sunset and look up the tide chart, or see if I can look up the tide chart. If I go out there far enough on the beach, I should be able to get a signal. We'll see. And this is my sunset. And this is my morning view. Oh yeah. And I'm already packed up. That's where I had my tarp at. And got my trash right here, because leave no trace. So I'm here at Hug Point State Beach, smoking up. I smoked a bowl of indica. I did some dabs of sativa, and now I'm smoking a bowl of sativa. It's taken a lot to get my body going this morning. I started waking up about 4:30, and I wanted to be start going like about 5 or 6, but nah, it's gonna be closer to 8. Yeah, but that's okay. I've got 10 miles to do today. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and then make my way on. It should be an awesome day. Away we go. Yeah, that's so perfect. Over here is where I'm gonna be at tonight, and maybe the next few nights. Hi y'all, so I'm here in Nehalem Bay State Park, and I'm smoking up some lemon sour diesel. Anyhow, while I was going through all my stuff and throwing out trash and whatnot, look what I found. This quarter, this side, says 1987. And if I flip it over, it says 1983. So, I'm sure it's just a trick coin. Looks like maybe somebody was able to fuse two of them together. Yeah, I don't know, but still pretty fucking neat. And with all the help that I keep getting, who knows, maybe this is my lucky quarter. So yeah, I'm gonna keep holding on to this. I'm gonna actually look it up and see if there's any such thing. Like, is there some novelty store that sells them or what? But it's got the weight of a quarter. It's got the same amount of thickness of copper or whatever that is in there. Yeah. So yeah, here's today's magic. A two-headed quarter. So one of the questions I'm asked a lot is, what do you eat when you're out on the road? Well, besides hitting up Safeways and oysters whenever I possibly can, a lot of tortillas and peanut butter. But I gotten kind of burnt out on a peanut butter, so lately I've been digging in on some almond butter, and I'll hit up cashew butter and walnut butter, and yeah. But you know, jelly can get boring. You know, grape and strawberry, I am so burnt out on that from when I was a kid. Yeah, the only way I'll eat either grape or strawberry jelly or jam is if it's homemade. So when I'm in grocery stores and little markets and whatnot, I'm always looking for the odd jelly and odd jam. And recently, while I was camped up at Fort Stevens, right across from the campground is a KOA, and at their camp store, they had this stuff called beer jelly. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. Beer jelly. It is made with apple juice, sugar, beer, and pectin. Doesn't say what kind of beer. Could be home brew, could be Budweiser, for all I know. But this is actually good. This is actually good. I was a bit surprised. It's a bit runnier. Well, here, look. So, as you can see, I won't have to use a spoon or anything to get it out. And then we roll it up. And there we go. This is part of my lunch. And hell yeah, you can really taste the apple juice in it. It tastes like an apple jelly, but you can taste hints of the beer too, and they really complement each other flavor-wise. I would definitely buy that again. Beer jelly, y'all. Beer jelly. So I was up there home. When people ask me, where do I live? Here. And all the other places that I find myself camping at. This is home. This is where I feel most home at. You know, I've had homes all over the US. I have friends and family who've offered up their places for me for, you know, to come for a day or two to a couple weeks to even a few months, or fuck, to even live. But this is home. This is where I feel the safest at. This is home. This is home. Now I'm going back to my campsite so I can smoke up, because it's a bit too windy here. But what a great fucking day. And what an amazing view. What an amazing view. Hi y'all, so today is September 16th and I took another rest day here at the campground. Yeah, I had to go do laundry, and seeing as how it's a little bit of a distance and the only one in the area anywhere for like miles and miles, I jumped the bus, went and did some laundry, and I ran into the kite festival that's starting up. And I had to come into Rockaway Beach to do laundry because there's no other laundromat for like miles around. And my clothes are drenched from climbing over that last mountain. So I came here to Rockaway Beach and I found out that they're having a kite festival this weekend. Unfortunately, there's no wind. Otherwise, I'd be showing you the kites right now. But I walked through the vending area, and while I was walking through just checking it out, the dude over at the lemonade fucking hooked me up with the $5 lemonade and $5 beef jerky for free. Today's Humans with Wings. Holy shit, y'all. Everywhere I go, it doesn't matter. I find the amazing humans all around. Yeah, got an announcer, but we're waiting for wind. And my bus going back leaves in about a half hour. So I probably won't catch any kites flying today. But I'll be walking through here either tomorrow or the day after. So hopefully I'll catch some then. Yeah. All right, I gotta go make my way back towards the bus and get my stuff ready to continue on tomorrow. So there wasn't any wind today, no real kites flying, but still pretty freaking cool. Hopefully when I go through the next day or two, be able to show that. Anyhow, I'm talking with one of the other people here at the hiker biker camp, and they've got a story you got to hear.
My name's Chris. This is my first bike tour. I was in Nova Scotia in Eastern Canada with my best friend. We had no idea what we were doing. It was our first tour. Totally clueless. Didn't have very much money at the time. We ended up in this tiny little town, tiny little fishing town, maybe 50 houses. And we were hoping to get to a campground, another town over. That was like 50 kilometers away. Was that like 30 miles, I think? And we get to this town, we stop for lunch and see a bunch of really dark clouds coming over the mountains. And we're eating, and we're watching them, and they're getting darker and closer. Within a few minutes, it was pissing rain. We were sitting in this park, we didn't know what to do. We kind of thought, well, I guess we should just stay here. We don't want to bike in this. There was nowhere to camp. Like it was a tiny town. And so we go up to the first house that we see. We knock on the door. The older woman answers the door, and we're like, hey, we're on our way to Halifax. We're just like cycling through, and just like the rain started. We just saw that you had a backyard. We're wondering if we can pitch our tents in your yard for the afternoon and evening and just like spend the night in the yard. She looks at us like we're totally crazy. She's like, absolutely not. I have a spare bedroom, which I have totally set up. You guys are more than welcome to stay in it. Here are the keys to my car. Grocery store's down the road. Like, you know, go like get yourselves whatever you need. Like, leave your dirty laundry with me and I'll wash it. Just like make sure you guys are in at 6 because that's when dinner's ready. We're just so bewildered by the sentiment, and I think that Eastern Canada is a lot like that. Like, people are just so friendly like that. Brought our bags inside, took the keys to the car, drove down to the grocery store, picked up some stuff for for lunch and some groceries that she needed for dinner. Yeah, she hosted us for the night. It was spectacular.
Wow. I knew I was going to hear a great story. That's really freaking amazing. That's amazing to hear.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
One of them humans with wings. And as always, it's your hit. Don't make me smoke all this weed by myself. Find me, follow me, see where I am. Come out and walk a mile with me, and I will show you magic. So right here is my spot. Yeah. I think Tony and Lori told me about this down here at Hug Point. Much love and much peace to you all. This is the Kite Festival. Rockaway Beach.